a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts on the television. Life was simple, and they were both happy. That was until the day Isaac's mom heard a voice from above. "Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs to be saved." "I will do my best to save him, my lord," Isaac's mother replied, rushing into Isaac's room, removing all that was evil from his life. Again, the voice called to her. "Isaac's soul is still corrupt. He needs to be cut off from all that is evil in this world and confess his sins." "I will follow your instructions, Lord. I have faith in thee," Isaac's mother replied, as she locked Isaac in his room, away from the evils of the world. One last time, Isaac's mom heard the voice of God calling to her. "You've done as I've asked, but I still question your devotion to me. To prove your faith, I will ask one more thing of you." "Yes, Lord, anything," Isaac's mother begged. "To prove your love."
That one. There we go. I think I'm good now. Okay. There we go. Hello, everyone. Sorry for the slight technical issue, but we are good to go now. Hello, hello. I hope everyone's doing well. Another day, another stream. More helping people. Finally get to be back to it after having to skip Wednesday's stream because, oh my god, the win streak. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. I play it a lot. I didn't say I win a lot because I'm really usually not trying and locking in super hard. But yeah, so hello everyone. Happy to have you here. Sorry for missing the last stream. I was not able to be there because I was busy doing everything I could to not get evicted, which was very much on the table. I unfortunately lost, my eviction hearing due to the judge being in a strange mood. I just think he was reading the situation wrong. I don't know what that was about, but I successfully put together, in 48 hours, I had to put together an emergency motion to stay enforcement to prevent the eviction from happening, and then an appeal at the same time to make sure. And that's the big part, is to like appeal the ruling, and then we go into the appeals process. And between the emergency motion to stay and the appeal, what happens is eviction pauses. None of that happens yet. My case goes to the appeals court, where it could take like a couple months. For it to get reviewed and then taken care of. So I've bought myself a couple months, whereas the alternative was I was gonna have to move in 10 days. And that was not gonna be good. That would have been a mad dash and I just would have exploded. So instead I did like in 36 hours, I had to put together. It was more like 48. Yeah, it was like 48 hours. I had to put together all that legal stuff. It was like 26 pages of legal work that I had to put together. Like 10 different forms. Oh, it's a miracle that I got that taken care of. I was so stressed. I'm still trying to come down from it. I still have more paperwork I have to do. I haven't looked at chat, sorry. I'm just getting this out while I can. I still have more paperwork to do, but it can wait until Monday. So I'm giving myself the weekend to like get things together and then sort of gear down and like go from the utmost stress to like still like gotta do stuff, but not so stressed I'm going to explode like I was. Yeah, I get to take a little break, but I got to file in the district court. And the tricky part is I also have to put down rent. My appeal is not perfected is the term. Until I put down first month's rent. 1 month's rent. And I was really worried it was going to be 3 months rent because that's how far back I'm late on rent. But it just worked out that I only had to do 1 month, which is huge. Like the costs, I knew there were going to be costs and I'm not happy about the costs, but there's so much lower that they could have been that I then circle back and am happy about where the costs are at least. So I will be fundraising for the rent that I need to pay. I need that to pay that within like 11 days by the 25th. So I've got time to fundraise, but it's not something I can just sit on or anything. So consider this the first moment of me trying to fundraise for that. Yeah. Whew. But yeah, the legal fight went from like emergency of emergencies to a manageable emergency that I can take a month or two to like figure out like a true reasonable solution. And this forces the landlord back to the table legally because like now they have to like, well, how can we figure this out in a faster time frame kind of thing. So that's good. And then, you know, one last thing. Today is the 6-month anniversary of Leah passing away. It would have been about 2 hours and 6 months ago. I think it was around 5 p.m. that they had to pull her off the plug. So, I didn't realize it until I started seeing her friends, posting tributes. I had actually been so caught up in the legal stuff that I had forgotten. And so it had snuck up on me. But it was one of those weird ones where it's a weird, wait, did I get a hydrator die straight? Oh no. Okay. That was close. It's one of those weird moments though, where it's like, I remembered she's dead and it's always horrifying to remember. But because I just won this legal thing to protect myself, like having to represent myself purely, by the way, I don't have a lawyer. I'm having to do and write all this by myself. I have to fact check it myself. I have to verify it myself. But like, I think like, even though I'm like really sad she's gone, it makes me happy because I think I'm like, she would be proud of me. She'd be happy for me. And as much as it like the grief still makes me want to cry, even though that's so happy, like that's just kind of how you have to handle grief, with the sadness and then the joy at the same time. Huggles, oh thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's I haven't posted a tribute because I just don't have it in me, just the same way that I haven't written anything on her obituary page yet. I haven't had a chance to like slow down and really grieve for any period of time. I've just been nonstop trying to like not get evicted and figure out rent and blah, blah, blah. So here's to in the next month, hopefully resolving all these problems, figuring out a way out of this and getting to a more stable place. Huggles harder. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been really stressful and I'm still trying to come down from that stress. And I'm really glad to get back to streaming because that really helps. But yeah, first 10 minutes of this was just me giving you all that update, getting that all off my chest. It was a really tough day losing the eviction hearing. And so it's been great being able to come back from that with like, here's the victory. Screw you. Hold on. Let's scroll up to what I missed. I'm tired. I EP'd basically all day off and on. Why did you do that? You doing okay? You just feeling low? I mean, the heat. That's it. The controller, lol. No. Let me get good at it. Eventually, one day, one decade. I need food actually, too. You should get some. Provide yourself nutrients. Strange mood, more like corrupt. It was really weird and suspicious. I didn't like it. I don't know how much I can talk about it here. It's not like I'm going to taint the jury pool. But I don't even know if we'd ever go to that point. No, it's just going to appeal. So I think I'm just fine. But yeah, it wasn't a logical assessment or like, and I got shut down from discussing the most important stuff, which was the main focus of the appeal. But anyway, I don't want to get too deep into it. What's worse, Matthew, is the system is unkind to us fats. Really? Because people seem to think you just ate all your money away. If you had more self-control, you'd have the income to live there. Really? Is that a thing people think? God damn. And like, that's so insane because it's more easy than ever to like eat only cheap food and get fat. Like, you have to spend money on food to be thin. Like it's an insane perception. But I do, yeah, there's probably a fat phobic aspect to how people are judged. And then like the fact that I was self-represented, it's my first case. Like, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I thought I could just show up, be reasonable, and ask for help. And that was not the case. It's so annoys. It really is. I hate bigotry, especially off of superficial nonsense. I'm so sorry, Matthew. Oh, thank you. Not a burner anymore. I appreciate that. Glad to have you here. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. Not the greatest time, not the most fun situation, but I am glad and I am a little proud of myself for getting through it and pulling it off and like just doing what I have to. What a relief. Fat phobia is a lot more common than you'd expect, Matthew. Damn. It's something that I'm like not like, I just don't assume people are bigoted against me. I just assume a neutral. Oh, I'm not keeping that. Oh, okay, I'll take that. So I'm sure people have been fat phobic to me and I just not notice. And then if I do notice, I just roll with it and then work to make them feel uncomfortable. Uncomfortable by me being comfortable with it. Like, I was worried about you because you're not thin and people make assumptions. Damn. I can't believe you'd call me not thin. No, I'm kidding. It's just true. But yeah, people do make assumptions, but it's an insane assumption in a modern era where it's the cheap food that makes you the most fat. Just not realizing I've technically had 4 eating disorders? Good lord. Bulimia, anorexia. I'm trying to even name 4. Pica. Or pica. Pica de gallo. That's where you eat spicy rocks. Rooster rocks. It's insane, but since when are people fucking logical? Sometimes they are. But then they also operate on emotions because that's how we evolved. Anorexia nervosa, bulimia, binge eating. And technically Jack's Pika? Why did you steal it from Jack? Jack's Pika. So appropriate. Yeah, damn, that's way too goddamn much. Oh. Not that I have anything to use this on, but that's cool. Come here, gurglings. Oh, they're bomb dispensing gurglings. They're self-harming gurglings, actually, is what we're discovering. And I think they meant that their altered Jack is counted. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I forgot about that part. I have an Isaac build so crazy that it actually lags the game. Those are my favorite. Those are my absolute favorite. And it was way easier to do on the 3DS, where I first played Binding of Isaac. You get any of the multi-shots and then like Cricket's body or anything else that creates particles. Woot! I have 456 damage and 32 tear rate. What the fuck? That's insane. How do you even... the fucking rainbow Twerkabo. Heck X, Parasite, Compound Fracture, C-Section. And a lot of rock bottom shenanigans. Rock bottom shenanigans? What does it even mean? Basil. Twerkabo. The rainbow Twerkabo. LGBT rights Twerkabo. LGBTQIA plus Twerkabo. Rock bottom prevents your stats from being lowered. Oh, fancy. 120 volt zap. I forget what that does. I forget what that does. Do. Which means soy milk doesn't lower your damage, but does buff your tears. Ugh. That's amazing. I need that. Oh, yep. This item rules. Yep. I was like, this looks familiar. I just didn't remember. So you opened the way to the chest and then left? Did I? Oh, did I? That's hilarious. I'll go back. 120 volt mid? Because you have to get so close, I imagine. Yeah, let me zip my distracted ass back. Boop. Let me bomb that. I don't need to bomb to that. That's a waste. Okay. You put a bomb down and it opened the way and then you just left. Just watched my ADHD in action. That's just how I live my life. Just like just forgetting shit half done. Come on. Paralysis. Well, it could have been worse. Never mind, my damage went to 900. Are you doing this right now? This is a crazy run. And is this an organic run, or is this like a mod, a cheat code kind of thing? Yeah, except for the fact that whenever I try to fight Greedier, it crashes. Oh, God. And yet you can still lose. Yeah. Ooh, supper. And it's a regular run. Got Sacred Orb, Greed Mode, Floor 1. Damn. Advantageous. Chaos. I forget what Chaos does. Or that, lol. Get electrocuted. Get zapped. Ooh. This is Definitely one of those cases where it feels like, nope, and I was wrong. It felt like the stage was pointing at where the thingamajig is, but I was wrong. Where the secret room is. Incorrect. Well, this kind of feels like it's right here. Yep. 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 Usually I have a pretty good sense of where the bombable spots are. Chaos makes it so that you can find any item in any loot pool. I remember this now. Like brimstone in the shop or the bean in an angel deal. The bean? I found a bean. Oh, shit. All right, come on. There you go. Oh. Oh, I see. It incentivized me to find it either way. The stage tricked you. It does. It does do that shit. I swear this game is designed to troll you at times. On purpose. That is the special rock. That is a chest. That's another chest. Ah. The rusted key. Yeah, Chaos sounds like it rules. I forgot. I think I've had it at least a couple times. I had to use Crooked Penny in order to get the R key. What does the R key do? And it was so fucking afraid it would fail. But you did it. You made it happen, Cap'n. Fuck it. Oh! Oh, I'm about to die, but I got a cool item. Hooray. So I'm on the verge of losing this run because I was greedy. Our key in Greed Shop costs 99 coins. Crooked Penny is a 50% dupe chance, or delete the item. Oh, fuck. That is a cursed, like, monkey's paw type offer. Our key lets you redo the run while keeping all your items. Whoa. That's awesome. I was stressed, but it actually worked. That's great. That's fucking rad. Redo the whole run, but you get to keep your items. I love it. I want it. You know, this 120 volts, it's carrying its weight. Damn. I did all that and just got that. Okay, so there's a heart back here. Basically obliterated Greedier on the second run. It crashed. Oh, I can't get that. God damn it. Wait, is this Ivy or someone else today? Great question. I'm so about to lose this run. I can't go into the huge room. We're going to go into this room. Oh god, oh god, oh god, don't shoot me. Oh. 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 Ivy. Oh, good to have you here, Ivy. We really should start checking from the beginning who we're talking to. We definitely knew it wasn't Jack because you referenced Jack as a different person. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Stretch. Oh my god, already? Oh. Okay, no complaints. I figured, but I thought I'd check. Okay. Oh. Hold on. Gotta downward my dog. Holy shit. Welcome, Caden. Good to have you here. Well, well, well. 60 stream streak on my way to 100. God, that's like 10 more weeks, 13 more weeks. No, I didn't mean to do that. Son of a bitch. Okay, thankfully there's a battery. Okay, just... yeah. Oh, shit! Oh, the run is saved. And I immediately waste half of it. Oh, thank God. HP up. Brimstone! Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, we are back in business. The gang is almost all here. Just need Cody to show his face. Oh, you're right. Leah's ghost is here. Ivy's here. Caden's here. The collective's here. Whoop. Brimstone is here. Cody is on vacation. I'm not sure if he'll show or not. Oh, okay. I hope he has fun. Oof. Nah, let him have his fun. Also, I did all that and hadn't actually gotten this room yet. Oh. Guys. Guys. Everybody. Can we just take a moment? Remember, I have Brimstone right now. Boom. Only sometimes, though. They call me Isaac because I'm so good at Isaac. I'm not even an Isaac main. I like to main, well, I do like Isaac with the D6. But I'm also just like a really big fan of Azazel for obvious Brimstone purposes. Crazy with Brimstone. Oh yeah, this is a good way to start this stream. Especially after all of my bummer talk at the end, at the beginning. That evil lava coming from Matthew. Better get your luck stat up. Hell yeah, will do. Matthew has an evil twin. I often have a mad scientist laugh. It's the whimsy and mania. I play Lilith the most. She's a very fun character. What is her power again? Is that the one that spawns little dudes? That one is like goated in greed. I remember like really enjoying that. Get out of here. Get out of here twice. Oh, fuck. I could use some fucking help. I have like 6 evil twins. Get with the program. God, if there's an evil twin version of me, I have to kill him. I have to kill him. It's the only responsible thing to do. I make coffee and all the flies come. What is up with that? Why do they gravitate to the smell of something that will kill them? Whoop. Okay, extra key. All right, no enemy. Oi. Okay. Okay, I don't need the battery yet. He starts with an incubus familiar that shoots on its own, and whenever she gets hit, she spawns another random demon familiar. Yeah, that's an amazing... That's an amazing character. Well, not every hit. Okay. I don't know. Would you say you've conquered your nemesis at this point in your life? At the age of 39? No. My nemesis is corruption, and I have very much not defeated corruption. My nemesis is injustice. Okay, what is... Oh, just keep on... Oh, that pill sucks ass. That pill was just lame. I gotta... You know what? The hell with you. I need to recharge this battery. Are they fruit flies? That's a good question. Would you say you've conquered your nemesis? There is Leah's abusive ex-boyfriend. I am working very hard to destroy his music career. I don't know if I've defeated him, but I have certainly dealt a mighty setback. And so long as I have the opportunity, I will continue to ruin his shit. So, no, I have not. But I'm working on it. Luck down, son of a bitch. Right when I wanted it most. My nemesis is me. I won't have conquered it till I'm dead. Damn. It's rough. May you conquer it yourself. I like bugs. Go conquer your nemesis. Defeat them. Hell yeah. I'm trying not to make it my whole life. I got stuff to do. But anytime Leah's ex makes a move with his band, I'm right there ruining that shit. So just a matter of time and chipping away. Well, not you, Nate. Don't do that. Don't conquer yourself. What the hell? That's another. I don't like it. Now I gotta go to the store. Get that battery. Fortunately, it's a free one. And if I don't like what I get out of this one, I can just buy that other battery. Try to raise your self-esteem. Nah, I only laughed because, believe me, I've tried. Unicorn, what? Come, I don't want. Add to my stats. Don't give me another active item when I'm not gonna give up the D6. I don't like me and I have a lot of, no. You need to like yourself more. And you're very unfair to yourself in a lot of ways, so. You're not authorized to self-assess at this moment. Okay. All right. That's good enough. I'll take it. Hold on. Leave no fire unextinguished. Meh. It's almost scary how real that is. Yeah, but self-hatred... self-hatred is a blinding thing. Okay, I'm guessing it's here. Nope. Can I cross this? Not without consequence. Okay. Fruit flies are attracted to coffee, so they basically just unintentionally kamikaze themselves into your coffee. That's insane. Being a giant, and then there's just all these little creatures that are just determined to kill themselves in your drink. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is why we can't meet IRL, or we'd end up either best friends or worst enemies, and either way we'd make each other's life. What? Where's that coming from? What? Where is that coming from, dude? What are you talking about? It took me 4 months in therapy in order for the pain of what I now recognize was my first switch. It was a lot back then. Damn. 4 months in therapy. In order for that pain to really stop. Damn. Yeah, therapy is key. It's how you get yourself out of the maze of your own mind. Okay, where are you? Oh. Here she comes. Boop. Oh, wait, one more. Oh, no. Okay. Come on. Yeah. Oh. I see what you mean. Y'all just reinforcing each other's negativity. And it's like, guys, this is not... You're not... Oh, wow. Okay. I see it now. It's not like a self-hatred thing. It's a like, this is just the feedback loop. I can remember things that they do, which is why it's OSDD. And I remember it felt like a complete loss of control. Do I take... All right. Tears up, range down. Yeah, I take that. Tears up, range down. Do I spew piss now? Yes. I can remember things that they do, which is why it's OSD. And I remember it felt like a complete loss of control, loss of my autonomy. Oh, so scary. And a loss of personhood. Took a lot for me to get over that feeling. That makes sense. That's a traumatizing combo. Oh my God. You're not going to stay this way. Better days will come no matter how much you try to stop them. No matter how much negativity comes out of your mouth and fills your head, better days will still come. Kind of reassuring. Range down doesn't affect Brimstone. Yeah. That's why I was like, hold on. Usually I ignore this one. But I think I'm safe. Yeah, that was actually just a huge buff. Because now it's easier to fire. Boop, boop. Wow. The Isaac gods were kind to me today. See what life has to offer. We're almost there anyway. Do I want this? Is this the thing I should bother getting? What is that? Is that 2 actives? I forget. Piss, brimstone. Piss, brimstone. Brim piss. Piss stone is funny too, but brim piss. Brim piss is way funnier. Oh shit. More trinkets, right? Which is a pretty good one. I just do not have the Monet for it. It's more trinkets. Yeah. That's a pretty rad one. Yeah, it's got to be here if it's going to be anywhere. Yep. Boop. Oh. Oh, no thank you. No thank you to any of this. But why? I'm trying to get Mega Satan. I need to be able to open that fucking door. Yeah, just take the L on that one. Take that heart. Go up here. Oh. Piss, stone, brim, piss. Goat head. No. The crying tears. I need to get Mega Satan. I'm already at like 85 unholiness and -1 luck. I can't keep fucking around in Satan's playground. I can't keep fucking around in people playground. I fucking died. God damn. You need angel rooms and Goat Get gives you angel deals too. Fuck. Well? Nuh-uh. What? I'm getting conflicting information from the chat. Oh, we got 14 watching over here and 8 watching over here. Thank you for being here. Let me know if you need help with anything. Also, like, comment, subscribe, and please help donate to keep me from being homeless. Doo-doo. It gives you angel if you get it via curse room, but if you take it for hearts, it prevents angels. What the fuck? This game loves to complicate things and make things very specific. Come on, Come on. Ah, I'm getting hit. Ah, for fuck's sake. Okay. Anything cool? Not really, but coins is okay. Boop boop ba doo da doo 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 doo. Ba ba da 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 da. Gonna weave in and out and try to kill them all. Do 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 do. No one cares about our age dynamics, huh? We do. Annabelle being 30 since we were 20 or so, and the older sister will no longer be older and all, but no, Isaac is more important. What? Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see that. Bro, wait. What will Annabelle do when we turn 30? Will she turn 40? Annabelle being 30 since we were 20 or so, and the older sister will no longer be older and all. But that means you'll have a peer sister. Religious trauma makes me stay away from religion, but one of us is a devout Catholic still. Interesting. One of us is like 50, if I remember correctly. Not sure if she's aged. Probably based upon my mother or something. Not sure how the brain works. That'd be kind of adorable. Not sure if they age. I don't pay attention to mine. Well, nah, Annabelle is perpetually older. She must be. So, health down. Fuck you. So I guess Annabelle just stays that much older than you. She's not nice or anything, Matthew. Not very nice. Oh, Jesus. Well, I'm sorry you have to deal with that, but I wonder where that's coming from. Stop sending. Okay, there we go. Thank you, fire. Not mean to put out that fire that time. Okay. Gonna ignore the ball. It's gonna ignore the balls and focus on the little guy. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Come on. It's one of those ones where I've got the pattern down, but it's still very stressful. Whoa. Hold still. Ugh. Oh my god, just there we go. Thank you. Friggin' devil ball. All right, there we go. Damage up. That's a good one. Same. I don't know if Annabelle is Catholic or non-denominational or what, but she's a Christian. Very confusing for the people inside, I imagine. Just like, what do we do with these beliefs? Religion sucks. I abstain. I'm going to hell in every religion standards. Not every. Come now. Same. Not all of them. You know better than that. There's too many religions for that to be true. Oh. Health down is so bad. It's rough. I hate it. I don't know why Annabelle is so into Christian BS when she wasn't even raised that way. Some people find it very comforting. I've never been into the Catholic thing. Nope. I looked into it. It's not, I actually looked into it. It is not every. If you actually look, we were raised that way. Some of us just never outgrew it. Wait. I can just... I'm gonna blow you up. Yes, there we go. Okay, no keys. Lame. Oh, wow. I need at least 3 keys right now. Even certain... Yeah, but like there's whole Native American religions where there's like 0 problem. So all religions, bullshit. You're just not looking in the right places. Okay, that was worth it. Well, those aren't my cultures to claim, Matthew. Well, you're still gonna work, like, if it's necessary, the natives will claim you. I saw Scientology standards, I would go to their equivalent of hell. That's lame. They're lame. I'm going to hell no matter what. No. Besides, the hell thing's annoying. I do not think it works that way. I would appreciate if there was some, like if you're an asshole, you have to have a suffering stage where you just go through hellish circumstances, where you feel all the awful things that you've done to anyone. There's so many complications. Scientology sucks. It really is. It really does. I despise predatory cults. And just fucking scams. Hell is used for fear-mongering. Yep. And apparently some people need hell to stay in line. And that's really worrying. If you're one of those people. It's like, oh, I need the threat of the ultimate punishment to be a good person. It's like, oh, wow. I guess I'm glad something is keeping you in line. Yep, Scientology is not a real religion. It's a scam that was invented to bring money to its founder. Yep. To hell with L. Ron Hubbard and Scientology. Yep, they're an MLM, multi-level marketing, not men kissing, not men loving men. And they don't like it when their poor abused members quit. Nope, and they don't like it when teenagers are doing runs through their property, but that shit's hilarious. Their theology feels like an LSD acid trip. Kinda, it mostly just feels like bad sci-fi. Because that's what he did. That's what he wrote. Oh yeah, Scientology speedruns. I love a Scientology speedrun. They've straight up ruined lives and killed people. Like, Heaven's Gate made more sense. That's so funny. And was less of a scam. Some people need hell to stay in line is a lie. The people who believe that still do bad shit. There's some that the fear is truly keeping them in line. It's true. It's at least keeping them away from crossing certain lines. We get anything cool in here? Reroll? Nope. No brimstone. I wasted the reroll on that. Trying to get brimstone. Damnation. I don't think I want that thing. Joke, I do not listen to Heaven's Gate cult, the UFO behind the comet. A hell of a piece of lore. Oh yeah, about Heaven's Gate, they were all non-binary and androgynous. They gave up gender identity. They did the look so well after the incident, they thought it was all young men, but 18 out of 22 were actually women. God, I didn't realize. I thought it was more of a gender split, but yeah, that's crazy. It was 18 out of 22 were AFABs. I know you don't believe a lot of things. Kids raised on the idea they're going to hell just grow up thinking they'll end up in hell. They don't become perfect angels. No, that's not what I said. You're always assuming things I didn't say. It's just some people need that shit to keep in line. I don't like it. But apparently some people need it. I've never seen the need. After the mass suicide. Oh, the website is still up. That is what my younger years were like. The fear of hell, not Heaven's Gate. Yeah, that's. I was very confused. I was like, the Heaven's Gate website is what your younger years were like? Store credit. I only had a minor fear of hell era in like 12 to 14 or something. I was fortunately raised without it for the most part, except you'd see it in culture and you'd hear about it. So the concept wasn't foreign to me. There was a group that thought bleach could cure autism, not like in the 50s, in the 2010s. Was it Autism Speaks? That's a little jokey joke. Magnetic tears. Oop. Oh. Just lots of hearts. No, but I hate those guys. Which ones? We brought up a lot of hateable. As a diagnosed autistic person, I hate Autism Speaks. Were you? I don't think you were. You here for when I reacted to the Autism Speaks PSA? That's up on my YouTube. Like, that was the first time I'd ever seen their nonsense like that. Oh. I wasn't, but I've seen a lot of PSAs regardless. My mom loves them. Ooh, Buddy in the Box, your mom loves PSAs? That's wild. Tear detonator. Okay. Let's try something else. Jar of flies. Okay. Fun and all, but... Oh... The organization, not specifically the PSAs. I was like, wow, your mom's way into PSAs. I'm so sorry. She's way into Autism Speaks. That's not good. Your mom brought into the wrong propaganda. She's old. She's 51. Scamming age. Come on. And you say that's old, but that's only at 12 years, like, older than me. 11 years older than me. Oh, no. Whoop. She doesn't actually listen to the stuff they're saying. God. I hate that. Yikes, Matthew. Just yikes. Damn. Damn. Got hit with the yikes for just being so old. Have you had your midlife crisis yet? I had mine early. Dude, I was a sexually abused child. I have crises like every year. But the midlife one, this probably is the midlife crisis. Or perhaps back when I had money and was buying tons of toys. If you want to put it in my version of the midlife crisis where the dude buys a car. It's like, I bought 2 proton packs instead. And totally not me wearing a ragged Ravenclaw shirt. Oh no. Because I was cleaning shit today and it's one of the shirts I used to clean and would never get caught dead out in it. No. What if you trip and fall and die and then like everyone's like, fake trans. Secret transphobe. Secret self-hating transphobe. I got it before that bitch got loud on Twitter. Well, you can still get rid of it. The trash can, I assume, is right there. HP used to be one of my special interests before the black mold got her. Yeah, I've got like so much Harry Potter lore that was like tucked into my brain from the ages of like 13 to 20 or whenever the hell those were coming out. And I was like reading them. And now it's just like, just gotta let it all go. Lost her goddamn mind. I could, but money is money. Nah. You know what's worth more than money? Your fucking dignity. Your principles. Not wearing transphobe stuff. Shout out to the Harry Potter witch broom that vibrates. Oh my god. I hate to think of how many people learned something new about themselves that way. I call the incident the black mold getting her, not her going actually insane like she did on Twitter. Yeah, I actually do that too. Part of why I laugh so hard. Then again, I went insane and didn't act like that. Yeah, it's amazing. I don't know. Like, I do think, like, there's... J.K. Rowling has said enough stuff where, like, the idea that she might be, like, a self-hating, closeted trans person is on the table. Thomas Micoli. Nice to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Let me know if you need help with anything. They made a vibrating wand with a flared base. So responsible. I can't afford to fucking buy shirts as often as I'd want. And dignity? What dignity? I don't know. It's just not a good look. And the Goodwill and thrift stores exist. You can get shirts for a reasonable price. And even if you can't get shirts for a reasonable price, you can get rid of one Ravenclaw shirt. You can let go of your Ravenclaw identity. You're still smart. You don't need J.K. Rowling's lore to make you feel smart. I didn't need it to feel brave. I just am. Winky face Caden. When I was insane, I thought the government was out to get me personally. I was being watched. I thought my mom was replaced, mentioned before, the Capgras syndrome. I would not sleep at all. I was apparently erratic and manic and shit, but I don't actually remember it. Actually, I was the wokest back then. I wasn't transphobic just because I went insane. Yeah, whatever's wrong with J.K. Rowling is way more deep-seated, and I am putting my money on her being a deeply in the closet trans person, because she said some shit where it was like you just kind of look at her sideways. I don't really remember what it was like. Interesting. I keep it clean in. I keep it to clean in so it'll get ruined, and I can get rid of it when it's in tatters. Oh, so you're punishing it. That's interesting. Okay.
Bombs are key.
Ice shark. Oh, wait. Is this... Was it not? No, it can't be there. Damn it. Well, it's probably up there, but I don't want to go all that way. I don't need it to feel smart. I like getting it dirty and ruining it over time. All right. I'm now back to supporting you. I got the woke mind virus. That's what caused my psychotic break. My psychotic break number 2. There was one homophobic politician who said every man has wanted to be a woman before and thought people would agree. Hasn't everybody it's just the projection, man. I'm bad with names of people I don't like, though. Same. Yeah, but it's just exactly what you'd expect from someone who's like doing this type of shit. I'm like, oh, you're self-hating. Oh, you hate this in yourself, and now you're trying to police it in everybody else. You've just bought into the self-hate hype. Oh my god, you're a victim. You're both victim and perpetrator at the same time. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's pretty solid. Speed and range up. D6 plus D20. It's like little Morgan going, I'm not trans. I just wish I was a man. Yeah, I was about to mention that, but it was I was like, that's not mine to mention. There was a famously homophobic politician who got charged for having oral sex with another man in the bathroom. Yeah, I remember that. It was the foot tapping that became a big joke. He's got a wide stance and he tapped his foot. It wasn't trying to solicit a blowjob. And it was found that he had over 50 male partners. Oh my god. What? 50? She was probably 15 or 16? Yeah, that's young enough to be extremely confused and in denial. The foot tapping is so funny. Though, because he was like, I wasn't tapping the feet, I had a wide stance. He really said that. That shit cracks me up. Do you put numbers on their backs? I don't. Documenters did. We found out the number through journalism. You just poke me and walk away, huh? You're just gonna poke me and walk away? Is that what you think you're gonna do? Is that what you think you're gonna get away with? Just trying to get me to throw you a treat? Look at the baby. Look at the baby. Isn't she sweet? Isn't she a beautiful baby girl? Yes, she is. Yes, she is. That's what you wanted when you poked me, right? Psychosis is a crazy state to be in. I don't wish that upon my former nemesis anyway. You had a former nemesis? I don't wish it on anybody because other people tend to get hurt when one person goes into psychosis, including the person who went into psychosis, usually. Totally journalism and not perusing Grindr. Yeah, totally journalism and not just asking around on Grindr. Just like with Lindsey Graham. What? Because unlike y'all, I've conquered my nemesis. Absolute pride emoji. What nemesis? Baby? Journalism is no, it's not. It's just really weird. Ah. Oh man, I gotta focus. I gotta focus in this room. I gotta focus. Run's almost toast. It's toast. My baby foster kitty is basically adopted. He's leaving early next month. Yay! Baby as in kitty. Okay, that makes sense. It's all coming together. It's all making sense. Ow, shit, fuck. Could you just throw one over here, please? Yes, yes. Yes, thank you. All right, now I will kill you swiftly. Okay, never mind. You'll kill yourself. I'll take the lard. My HP's up, and I was about to say faster. Slower. They all think so differently. Cole is scared of and hates cats because he saw one of our cats die of a seizure at 6 years old. Oh my god. Well, Cole is scared of and hates cats because he saw one of our cats die of a seizure at 6 years old. It's just complicated the ways that they think. It makes sense, though. He's scared of and hates cats just because he's traumatized, not personally against cats. It's fascinating. You called her a baby, and I said baby. Did I? I called who? Ivy? The cat was 6. Oh. He felt so helpless and unable to help something weaker like he had dedicated himself to do. I know that feeling. There's nothing he could do, even though he tried to get help. That's crushing. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Jesus. Poor kitty. 6 is like the prime age for a cat. It's true. The kitty, oh my god. Okay. 6 is around 35 to 40 in cat years. It was as old as me and died of a seizure. Scary. You picked up your cat and called her a baby. I said baby. Oh, okay, yeah. It's funny, I just sort of like blank out when I'm loving on my cat. Like, what did I say? When did I say that? Okay, there we go. Oh. Okay. Bruh. Bruh, what? My bad memory. I vomit whenever I think about it, but I don't dislike cats because of that. Yeah, it sounds like Cole is like compartmentalized the more complicated aspects of how your psyche responded to what happened. Matthew is super ADHD today, for fuck's sake. Don't you for fuck's sake me. I've had a very, very, very stressful 3 days that I'm still trying to come down from. Oh, I'm also like thinking about Leah. I'm getting a lot of HP up. Oh, what's this? Baby bender? What the fuck? Baby? What the fuck does that mean? Also, he's always preferred dogs. Wrong opinion, in my opinion. Always wrong opinion. I like both, but I'm the high energy dog in the situation. I'm the golden retriever. I don't need any help. I've got this. What I need is someone to help me chill out and calm down for the most part, and cats are just chill enough. My dad got me chocolate. Oh, what kind? That's awesome. The uncommon Caden dad, W. Always wrong opinion. My dad got me a Foy Coco plush. I love the little plush. That's awesome. Foy Coco is who I picked in Violet. Hell yeah. I named it after the Aztec goddess, Aztec crocodile goddess. I forget the name. I'd have to crack open Google. I'm more of a teacup chihuahua in a tutu. That's what I mean when I say I got that dog in me. Teacup chihuahua in a tutu. Just me as a regular ass golden retriever standing next to you like that. It fucking makes me crack up. Got that dog in him for real. It's the Reason brand dark chocolate with caramel. I've never had that. I haven't had a Reason, lol. I haven't had a reason to have a Reason in a long time. I just never pick them up. I should give it a shot. Or not the brand, but its Reasons. Reasons Peasons. Unfortunately, I have to say I picked Sprigatito. That's the other correct answer. They're all correct answers. But that's what I would have gone with next. And then, what is it, Quaxley? Quaxley would have been at the bottom, but not because I dislike him. But I prefer Foy Coco nowadays. They're both great. It was a great set of starters. Very solid. Inside me there are two wolves. They're the same gender and they're kissing. I may be gay. Inside of me are two wolves. They're both men and they're married. It's hard to find reasons they can be a bit expensive for chocolate. Interesting. I don't really pay attention to them on the store shelf. Not all correct answers. I don't respect Quaxley fans. JK Quaquaval is one of the most diva Pokemon ever. Yeah, I was like fucking Quaquaval or Quackavall. Like, that's a fucking absolutely majestic, fantastic, fabulous Pokemon. People were really critical of that. And it is funny that we did get 2 gay water type starters in a row. Because, come on, look at Inteleon. Baby Benders gives your familiars homing. Inside me, there are 23 wolves. None of us are related. We're all loners who realize lone wolves die young. Damn. It's some heavy shit. Baby Bender gives your familiars homing is based off of Spoonbender. It's not about bending babies, thank God. I was worried. Come on. There we go. Don't have an answer to how many wolves are inside me. I think I have an infinite number. I have a zoo. It's not just one animal. It's so flamboyant. Quackaville is a flamboyant Pokemon. Oh, yeah. It's the fucking Brazil's Carnival of a Pokemon. I don't have an answer to how many wolves are inside of me. Sounds so bad out of context. Oh, this furry shenanigans. Look, we're not going to judge you for whatever you're into. Just be safe. Oh, here we go. The idea of Alpha Pack Leader was disproven by the same guy who came up with the idea, and he spent the rest of his life trying to change the damage he fix the damage he caused. Yeah, it's awful because now you got that whole alpha male thing, and it's like that. Not only is it bullshit for humans, but it was just bullshit to begin with. I'm not a furry. That would be weird and stuff. ... That sounds like something a furry would say. And being a furry wouldn't be weird. Like you and like a billion other people. Yeah, Omegaverse fanfiction stays though, says me. The Mpreg stays, says Ivy. You will tear their Mpreg from their cold dead hands. Fanfic is one thing, believing it actually applies though. Yeah, exactly. Fanfics we can live with. It's the detrimental effect on the male mind that we're worried about. Like one of us presents as an anthropomorphic critter. But it is not me. Really? I am not a furry. Nothing wrong if you were. If you start getting too defensive, it becomes suspicious. Just a warning. You have to eat raw liver and testicle to be considered an alpha male. Testosterone. That always cracked me up. It's like there's so much homophobia in the whatchamacallit, in the whole alpha male thing. Oh, I don't want that. But then they're like, let's do some of the gayest shit on the planet in the name of being manly. But it's like, this is the most homosexual thing I've ever seen. Yum, yum, yum. Ugh. There's plenty of inflation fanfic. It's weird and gross, but most people fucking understand it's not real. Yeah. Ugh. That shit's scary. I'm always like, they're gonna pop. Someone get this poor Sonic character out of here. Oh, well, I can't really get any of that. Oh, shit. Tomodachi Life is so fucking annoying if you also play Animal Crossing, because it messes up with time travel. Your time traveling in Animal Crossing caused problems in Tomodachi Life? Fetishes in My Fluff fanfiction? This will not be. Oh, you're simply too wholesome a presence. How are you? Hey, you here, Flora? It's nice to have you here. I'm less stressed than I was, but still trying to come down from the stress I was at. How are you? What? Sorry, you came in at a weird time. There we go. Yeah, even if you reset it back, it will mess it up? Really? It'll mess up Tomodachi Life? That's annoying as hell. Damn. No, stay away from me. Wah. Get away. There we go. That one just did nothing. Okay, new people joining. Let's be calm. Let's be calm. No one panic. You ever felt like your lungs were shot and your nerves were doing too much and you were feeling like you were dying and you could feel your heartbeat in your head and your knees were against your chest and you didn't know what to do, so you just sat there? That sounds like a panic attack. I had that once. Are you feeling that now or later? That is what last night was like. That was like for me. Calm, you say? Request angel. Oh my god. I would also scream because panic. Yeah, that's a panic attack. I'm so sorry you experienced that. Panic attacks are worse for me. I have panic disorder. I know panic attacks. It's like I don't know what that was. Like anxiety or something. Oh, night terrors was a thing that I remember from a kid. I don't know if I had them as a kid. I think my sister did. I know my sister did. Yeah, there's levels to panic attacks. It's a form of panic attack. You got one of them category 5s. Okay, so what? Remember the remember the 2 chewing plates thing? Ugh. 2 chewing plates for teeth, just one big tooth up at the top and bottom of your mouth. Disgusting. All right, Caden, what is this nonsense? You said be calm. And then you added a link. Heartbreaking. A local woman has too many mental illnesses and can't recognize the cause of a specific symptom. Breaking news, really. Oh, this. I remember this guy. Oh, this is supposed to be like a Czechoslovakian children's show. But the end result is just absolutely terrifying. Thank you, Caden, for cursing the stream. One last jump scare for the road. We'll give it a thumbs up. Solid editing. If I'd never seen this before, I would be very upset. And I'm sure everyone who just saw this was very upset. And can we not? Hold up. You may be used to level 5 panic, but that was level 3, for example. Yeah. I mean, it depends on how you're using your scale. If you're like, a level 1 is the worst. Would you rather have people one big fingernail instead of hair or everyone's eyes are melted together. I would like to not participate in this study. The first, you look unnormal. You get a haircut? Yes, I did. I had to appear in court, so I've decided to get a haircut and look a little tidy. Ratifac. Oh, that's the show or the character? I can't remember. Can we not help? Sorry. Like, you can see just fine instead of it's just one eye puddle. Isn't that what Sonic the Hedgehog has? Sonic the Hedgehog has like two eye puddles that are one eye puddle connected like right here. Assuming no health issues. No, I still think fingernail is better. I don't know. I'm with the eyes. I like hair. I wish I had the Ratifac puppet slash costume. You can make it. I believe in your abilities. Would you rather kill a baby or 5 elderly people? It's gonna be the elderly people. I'm sorry. They're just closer to it anyway. The baby has a longer time to live. It's in the vid Kaldruki shots number 63. What? Wait, what? Let's see, which chat is this? It's in the vid Kaldruki shots number. What does that mean? Like, fuck, Caden, stop showing us these videos in the middle of the damn night. Oh, right, it's 10. It's 10 where you are. Almost 10:30. Yeah, you kill myself, dude. Please don't. Cues up salad fingers. Oh, no. I already know that one. I'm not letting you do that. Would you rather kill one random person or 5,000 chickens? With the amount of chicken tenders that I eat and just chicken in general that I enjoy, I had a chicken sandwich yesterday. I've probably already eaten 5,000 chickens. So it's gonna be the 5,000 chickens. I'm sorry. Do I have to kill the chickens at one time? If so, I doubt I'll succeed. It's like 9:30 here. Oh yeah, you're only an hour ahead. You're only in Central. Imagine like a pit with 2 cages and you have to drop one. Bum Ren. The responses are kind of cooked. I don't know who Kaldruki is. I know who Kaldrogo is. Aha, everyone loved that joke. That timely and non-controversial joke. Look, I'm not capable of killing anyone, same. I get the knife or gun or whatever, and I turn it on myself. I don't know about that. That's the problem, is I'm not capable of suicide either. I probably would go out fighting, just like, I'm the type to go down swinging. Then how many chickens is a human life worth? I think that's apples and oranges. But your average chicken is like worth about $10. At least at the grocery store. Kaldruki is brain rot slop? Well, thank you for letting me know. Chimpkins are never going to be equivalent to a human life to me. Yeah, unfortunately, their evolution didn't get far enough before we got a hold of them. Not that they're stupid, but they are also pretty dumb at the same time. I would rather never hurt anyone and be tortured for all of eternity than kill anyone. Well, yeah. Unless it was self-defense, and even then I'm going to be very upset forever. Would you rather get ice cream or get skinned? Oh, I'd rather be skinned. No. What's everyone's favorite type of ice cream? I can't pick, personally. Rocky Road is one of my favorites, but there's just so many good options. Watch it, trust. Also, don't kill my chickens. I shan't kill your chickens, but I can't watch brain rot. I'm already old and afflicted with old man brain rot. I can't have this newfangled brain rot. Cookie dough makes me go crazy. I love it. Nice. I love a good chocolate chip cookie dough. No, chimkins are not equivalent because of stupidity to me, in my opinion. If a species can learn and speak my language, I don't want to eat it. Yeah, otherwise it's fair game. I don't know. I would struggle to eat an octopus or a dolphin or an orca, even though eating people and eating everything is kind of their thing, so I don't know. Maybe eating the orca's okay, actually. Would you rather kill a person or Alvin the Chipmunk? Actually, Theodore, Simon, and Alvin. A person or the 3 chipmunks? Neither. I'd take suicide again. Yeah, you're a big fan of these insane, like, would you rathers. And then also, whatchamacallit, the 2 truths, 1 lie. I just ran into that motherfucker. It's like 30 seconds in the beginning, please. No brain rot. I've been like that for a bit. That was going to be my answer to things. Ugh. No suicide. No one gets to suicide. You've all lost your suicide privileges. Well, no, you're not a silly girl. You're an intelligent young woman. I don't want to go... Wow. I didn't find the item room at all in this direction. I was severely mentally ill. Well, I still am, but it was like untreated. But it was untreated then. Okay. I did some silly things. I thought some silly things. And none of it was your fault. You did not choose to think those things. That shit just happened to you. It's a if you have to choose or else situation, then I would suicide so I don't have to make the choice. Damn. A secret third thing where I don't have to make a decision. The voices told me to hurt myself and others at night. I didn't like that part of it. I'm glad. I hope that went away. And if it hasn't gone away, I hope it never convinces you. Would you do I want this? No. Do I want that? Oh, fine. Would you rather kill 500 babies or Donald Trump? This one is impossible. Impossible difficulty. We know the answer. It's still there sometimes, but I don't listen to it. Damn, I'm sorry you have to deal with that. I hope that fades eventually. Because even if it's like, even if you're like, I have this completely under control, it just has to be annoying. 2 truths and 1 lie. 1, I've screamed in public. 2, a building almost fell on me. 3, I've had 4 goats. These are all really feasible. Any of these could be true. Any of these could be true to the point where I don't know. I'm gonna say it's the goats. The goats aren't true. Yes, Little Dumpy is a good defensive item. Okay. Excellent. It doesn't do anything to his little orbs, though. No. Stay away from me. This has not been my best run as far as what items I'm getting. Damn, I wish I hadn't fucked up that piss stone, that brim piss run. Ah. Well, correct. Really, you did not own goats. Hell yeah. Watch, it was like, I owned a dozen goats. Cole is like that. He wants to be not like that, but he couldn't get someone... But he couldn't hurt someone even in the name of justice. I get it. It's upon being hit. I can tank damage for you. Well, unfortunately, it did not kick in time that time. Can I get some advice to get good? I have 100 deaths. Well, I have 71 right now. But sure. My advice to get good is to let your instincts take over sometimes and not overthink. And then always check the wiki for what items you're about to grab, because whatever item you grab, sometimes that can just ruin the whole run. Kids are smoking the brimstone, Edmund himself. These crazy kids are smoking the brimstone. Boop. Yeah, I would support anyone who wanted to take out a dictator, but I could not do it myself. I like to think that I'd be able to do it in a, like, well, I can get this done type of way. But when actually faced with it, who knows? Boop. 2 truths and a lie. I have 12 mental illnesses. I've never met any of my extended family, grandparents included. I once stayed in my room for a week straight. Without stepping out. It's another one where it's either these are all true or it's the second one. I am feeling another all true because you tend to do that. Cole loves guns, but he can never pull the trigger on a living thing. Well, that's good. That's a good limitation to have. It's the first. I've been diagnosed with 11. God damn it. I was like, maybe there was one I forgot. But nope. Also, the item I picked up that makes me spit these little flies. Yeah, that item rules. Round 2. 1, I've mistaken my brother with a VTuber. What the hell? 2, I got my appendix removed. Damn. 3, I went to Legoland and broke something and my dad had to pay $36,000. Well, it's obviously number 3 that's not true. That would be insane. Gives Matthew a revolver and points him toward the evil orange. Imagine it. You in a room with him, a revolver, and no chance to miss. Could you fucking do it? I couldn't. The only thing that would make me hesitate is like, oh man, I'm gonna be the person who makes JD Vance president? It's gonna be me? Do I want this little guy or should I re-roll? This little guy. Because overall I'd be like, well, someone needs to do this. But I'm like, like, can I do JD Vance next? But I gotta see who's next in the line of succession. He's fine. I couldn't take a life. Yeah, it'd have to be really specific, and I would definitely be traumatized. It's not like an easy decision. But it's like if this was, like, if it was Putin, it would be a way more straightforward answer. Because I wouldn't know who the next in line is. And there's a little more hope there. The lie was the appendix removal. Damn it. I thought that was real. Fortunately, some of us have almost done that. I think most of us have grown and changed as people, though. That was a long time ago. Damn. I've taken too many. It's not fun. It's not something I want to do again. Oh, right. The other worlds. Violent thoughts sure are something. Yep, something to not indulge. I've had my tonsils and appendix removed. Damn, I've had my tonsils removed. I think I still have my appendix. Jonathan tried to kill someone once. Have you told me about that? It sounds familiar, but part of me is like, I forgot. Oh. Yes, I told you. Don't remember the circumstances. Jack beat the hell out of someone once with a softball bat, got suspended for 4 weeks, got out of it being on permanent record by talking to the counselors and professional psychologists. Damn. Why did he beat the hell out of them? So, yeah, history is history. It tried to kill a guy I just slept with. How come? And, like, damn. Was he just, like waking up somewhere and just, like, scared, like, who the hell are you? How'd I get here? Round 3, my fave YouTuber is not Ninja. I've donated a kidney. A tree fell on my house. It can't be that you donated a kidney. That can't be it. No, you did not donate a kidney. There wasn't really a reason. Hardly knew him. He was also kind of nice too. He didn't do anything wrong. Not Jack I'm talking about. Damn, that poor guy. So yeah. And then I'm an organ donor. That's how you follow that. He ended up being fine. Well, that's good. Jesus. How old were you? Okay, got a key. Whoa. Ah. Got another key. 14. So it wasn't that long ago. Damn. Peak animosity, really. I wonder where this uncontrolled rage was coming from. Oh my god. Big yawn. Gotta get rid of these guys. We were cuddling and talking, and Jonathan broke out of his cage and pushed me out of the control chair. I woke up to see the guy on top of me, holding my hands down in a vague memory of trying to strangle him. But why? Elias #1, I love Ninja's content. You donated a kidney to who? Jack has a lot of history with my brother, most of it pretty bad. Oof. What happened? Pretty mad about all that still, and he can get a little heated at times. Most of it pretty bad. Just fights? Not just, but fights? My older brother was extremely violent until I was like 10. I feel sad for everyone in that house. Jack had to interact with him the most. Is that just sort of like became your being around your brother? Like protective personality? Oh, okay. You 1-2 me? What? Ninja. You what? I'm sorry, you hear. I do not follow. The lie is #1. I love. I donated. Yeah, I'm confused. Of course, when it's split, it's never a perfect split. Jonathan was the culmination of everything I didn't want to be as a guy. Oh. He was the toxic masculinity incarnate that I split off before I transitioned. Damn. Well, it is kind of good that you compartmentalized it like that. It makes sense because, like, with the black-white thinking, you're like, I have to tuck all this over here. Of course, when you split, it's never a perfect split. Shit's never easy. It's just how things went, really. Even now that he's better, Jack still hates him, and I don't think he'll forget anytime soon. They still have bad blood between them. That makes sense. It's gonna take a while. And therapy to recover from that. Ugh. Okay, there we go. I have school during the week, so I need to sleep early. So can you stream at 7:30? What time is it where you're at, actually, here? Because I'm like, wait a minute, I don't know. I don't even know how to do that, because I don't know where you're at. Ooh, I like this item. No more spikes. Hell yes. Altars are complicated. Mine go from being that claims to be a deity, gay cowboy. Thumbs up. What a beautiful mix. We've been in therapy for a while. Jack lies during it so he doesn't grow or change. Well, he's got to stop that shit. He's got to fucking stop that shit. Speaking of stopping that shit, I died. Okay, MMU, YF me. 1 point for you because... Oh, okay. 1 win, 2 for me because you got 2 wrong. That makes sense. 1 me, 2 you. Okay. It's 22:43 where you're at. Okay. I stream at like 7. Oh, for me it would be like, because you're 2 hours ahead of me. So for me that would be streaming at 5:30. Which I'm not opposed to streaming earlier. I just haven't been able to like really focus on streaming to the extent that I would want to. I'm having to do all this other shit so I don't become unhoused. Ooh. 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 Okay. And if he does get help, it's going to be on his own. That's not how help works. He can't solo it. Not gonna work. From heroes to people I knew, to couples and siblings, to a cat and a thing. Okay, Bane was an altar I knew, but still. Isn't Bane... I thought it was the Bane from Star Wars. He probably knows that too. He just doesn't want to see him that vulnerable or something. Yeah, there's gonna need some growth there. As far as like emotional honesty and willingness to look at themselves in the situation. Whoop. Toxic splash damage. Whoop. Bane is based on Micah's Alter Bane, who was based on the Batman villain. Okay. I forgot Micah had alters. Interesting that you just picked that one up. One day you should do a VR stream. That would be nice. I would just have to have the money for VR. It's like a thousands of dollars expense. At least last I checked. Maybe the prices have gone down, but right now any money I have needs to be focused on keeping me from ending up homeless. VR isn't great. It's not fully there yet, but it can be fun to fool around with. So he looks like Micah and acts more like the alter than the villain. Oh, okay. That explains a lot. Okay, well, nothing was in there. Go ahead and get rid of them. speed down. Fuck you. VR isn't great and makes me motion sick. Oh. I haven't done it for a long enough time at once to feel motion sick yet. It reminds me of the whole ordeal with my whole fictional world. I don't like being reminded of that time period. Just like the way that it's completely replacing your reality, and it's like, oh, this feels too familiar to a bad time I had. That makes sense. Oof. I don't know why I'm feeling so tired right now. All right. All the shit I've been doing lately. Just how it replaces the whole real surroundings. Dislike it. That makes sense. What's funny is that's like one of the big like pros, technically. I wonder if that means like people who suffer from visual hallucinations might dislike the Apple Vision Pro because there is a hallucination. There's like just it's a mix of real world and digital stuff. So it's kind of bridging a similar gap. Can you play Blue Baby since you had to end stream last time? Pretty please. All right. Since you asked so nice, and we did manage to like end the stream on that. Wasn't playing at peak. So after I inevitably fail this one, we'll do Blue Baby. Remind me just in case. Remind me when I die, just in case I forget. Entirely possible. What's this? Two of Hearts. Boo, boo, boo. The Chariot. The Hermit. The Empress. And the Magician. So we're going to grab the Hermit for the next floor. I have visual hallucinations sometimes. So do a few of the others. That's rough. I've been through a lot, but I've never had to deal with hallucinations. And I've always been grateful for that. Because I just don't know if I could handle that level of not being able to trust reality. So you're stronger than I. No, it's not really strength. It's just a life and reality you have to live with. But I'm like, damn. I couldn't. Hold up. Merp, my fictional world is still weirdly real to me, is it? I've been semi-struggling with thoughts about what is Bambi up to, or what is Kopaka doing? Damn, I didn't realize you were struggling with that. Have you just been sort of dissociating in that direction? Usually people, figures, moving things, odd shapes, bugs, and sometimes just mundane objects. That's so unsettling. Imagine making a movie with all that. And like, just like in one shot, like this mundane object is here, and then in the next shot it's gone, and it's like, oh, that was actually never there. That was a hallucination. Apologies, I've been switching back and forth between videos and stream. What videos? How dare you? You're lucky no one's been here to clounce. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, my hallucinations are usually similar too. That's rough. I think about mine a lot. It was better. It was ideal. It felt real when I was there. Nobody ever left me, but I was really suffering the whole time. I think about them a lot, of the place itself too. You are essentially suffering from an addiction to a reality that feels safer and better than the real one. But it is ultimately a fantasy that will kill you, so I'm glad you're not suffering there. Mine wasn't better, but it was more understandable, easier to know who the bad guys were. That makes sense. Things were more straightforward. I'm not schizophrenic. My psychologist is trying to figure out why they happen. I'm interested where, like, what's up with your brain? Like, is it all connected? Like, is there just something that's not quite right in there that's causing all of this? Schizoid maybe, or schizoaffective, or maybe just severe side effects of another disability. Unclear. Mostly old Rhythm Heaven games, of course. I'm not schizophrenic. I'm not. Let's see, hold on. Mine was just what I wanted most. I was addicted, really. I couldn't stop. I would neglect eating, sleeping, just anything for that. Even if there were bad parts, I just think about it so much. Is it wrong to want that, but to know it's wrong to want that? No. It's your brain wanting the ideal, and you're craving the ideal so much because especially with the family thing, you were just dealt an unpleasant hand with that. And the only way to cope with that is to fill in the blanks with your mind's own. It's like, these are my needs, and now they're here being fulfilled in my head, which I have to escape into because things are so bad in the exterior. Like, it's not wrong to want that, especially because this was not that long ago. I just really hope that you're able to find, and sometime soon, or soonish, able to find like joy and satisfaction and safety in that level of, like, a realistic level of contentment here in the real world. Maybe, I don't know. It's all genetics, really. Genes fucked me hard, man. Yeah, I'm just like wonder what the genes are and what it's doing to cause all this. I don't think it's wrong to want it, but you have to understand it's not healthy. Healthy and happy aren't always the same. Yep. Healthy and happy aren't always the same. A lot of alcoholic people are happy, especially when they're drinking a lot of alcohol. I didn't even have the same family there. It gave me a new one. Yep, it's still fulfilling the roles that your brain needed. The mother role, the father role, the sibling role. Your brain was like, I know you're not getting what you need. Here's the healthy version, but unfortunately, you get stuck eating lotuses, you will starve. Yeah, it's just extremely complicated. I barely started to talk to my counselor about it. He seemed really concerned, though. That is very concerning. So yeah. With enough therapy, I really hope you don't have to crave that place anymore. Chemistry, chemicals, brainwaves being sent wrong. What is this? Brain dough fury. Pick your poison that will affect you for the rest of your life. Woohoo! I didn't have a brother either. I had a sister who does not and never had existed. The worst parts were overwritten. Damn. Truly, like having to do a full replacement. I'm so sorry you had to deal with that. Ugh, yeah. I didn't have to go to that extreme, but I did have to, do that for my concept of a father, and a little bit for a mother, but mostly for a father. I don't have the same dissociative issues, so mine just manifests differently. Just completely cut out. He was kind of there, but he wasn't my brother there. I saw him, but extremely infrequently. And he was absolutely not the same. Your brain trying to cope. Trying to make it safe. And it felt real because they were better, not perfect. Damn. It was realistic. I didn't have a separate family in mind, but also kind of did. I had this idea that other universes had other versions of my family, and me in the dynamic was not the same. My brother was the ultimate villain of the entire thing. My dad was a side villain that had forced my mother into marriage and my mom was distant but tried to be supportive from afar. Jesus. Your brain was like, let's get creative. And then it's you're like, but this is also hurting my feelings. Your brain's like, I don't care. I'm your imagination. See ya, losers. If they had been perfect, I would have understood, but they weren't. They had individual issues, but they didn't hurt me or leave me alone so long like my real family. And they didn't abuse you or neglect you. They cared about me, but not too much. They would try to understand, unlike my real family. Yeah. I'm so sorry that you needed that. That you needed to craft that in your mind because your family wasn't following through on what you needed. That's so fucking brutal. So it just felt like something that was right. Nothing suspicious here. Oh, fuck. Was ultimately the main hero, but also because of the power I had, it was my fault if something went wrong. And this is where your dissatisfaction with God comes from. You're like, suffering is a skill issue of an inexperienced God. Inexperienced or apathetic. And then I had friends that weren't real. I'm pretty sure that's where Willow comes from. Vaguely mentioned the name before. But they were good people, unlike my real friends. Damn. There were gods that cared and had empathy, unlike reality. Jesus. You really had the whole package as far as like reality replacement. Ah. Okay, come on. Oh, thank God. Wait. Okay. Deities are complicated, so I don't want to talk more about religion. Okay. Whatever you're comfortable with. There were locations. Home was mostly the same, except my fictional world was just completely empty. That's wild. Just no one's home. Okay. Come on. Yeah, dude. Dude, die. Okay, there we go. Yay, I'm healed. Whoa, they just gave me a ton of free hearts. There were locations. Home was mostly the same. Ooh! Rubber cement! Oh my God. Do they bounce weird too? They do. There were locations. Home was mostly the same, except my fictional room was just completely empty. And it felt more comfortable than my real room for some reason. That must have been like a way of your brain trying to give you a room that was unassociated with anything related to what you probably had to do a lot in that room, which was cope. And you were looking at everything around in the room, and it's like, we have to empty the room. It's to be a completely different experience. There was a mattress, so it wasn't empty, but that's all that was in my room. Also, my brother's door was just gone. So there was that. That's crazy. Ah! Had one of those situations where the rooms are attached. Yeah, my world started as a better alternative to reality, but after I let Queenie die for the plot, Leo, the king's first wife, it went downhill for the plot. Good Lord. You silly goose. How dare you murder for the sake of the plot? That's how you create enemies. Doop. Give me the pills. Luck up. Shot speed down. Fuck you. Health up. Health up. Okay. Not the best, not the worst. Everyone was nice. Everyone cared except for the people who didn't. The echoes of just deep, dark things I prefer to leave buried. Damn. Like all my friends and some of my fictional ones, so nice and so kind, and then just something that told me I was worthless, that I was a burden, and that I should... No, none of those things. Well, I was subconsciously suicidal back then. I'm not nowadays. I'm glad you're not nowadays. That shit's rough. But you're not a burden. I hate that you had awful friends. I didn't have great friends until like a couple years into high school. And even then, I've had to live in... Hold on. I didn't think it was real yet, but then shit got darker and darker, and eventually it was like, it can't be this bad and still fake. Oh my god. You're like, it's too realistically awful. This must be real. It's so... I've had to live inside my head for so long. Honestly, I think I stopped dissociating so much around 13. Just in time to be a victim of child-on-child sexual abuse for the first time. God, just in time. Oh, let me lock in and focus on the real world. Ah! God, I'm so sorry, Caden. Like everyone here, you deserve better. And you will find it. It only got like that if I stayed within my fictional room for too long. And it just echoed those things over and over. Interesting. You could overdo it and end up experiencing that. I remember my friends were fucking pricks back then. Fuck those people. Damn. Remember Jack from that kind of. He was there. Damn, dealing with that shit. I don't remember specific incidents except for whenever I interacted with the ceiling fan, some bullshit would happen. It was just nonsensical. That's definitely nonsensical. I don't know what to make of that part. Ah. Lovers, devil, justice. Boop, boop. And then lovers. Lovers. Power. Lovers. 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 Power. Devil. I'm gonna get you. And then I went back into my head and I woke up again around junior year when I finally got out of my second experience with child-on-child sexual abuse. Jesus. Well, at least you're old enough that that can't happen anymore. It's the only upside I could come up with right now. Jesus. And so where are you now? I hope you're out of your head again. I remember there was a staircase leading to it, and I could walk up, and upon touching it, I would be in the attic for some reason. That's wild. A magic teleporting ceiling fan. There was someone up there, but I don't remember much about that part. That's only a little ominous. Yeah, the turning point was when I was 8 years old. Queenie died when I was 6, and Splinter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles died because I couldn't be there. I tried to stay home that day. Mom wouldn't let me. I couldn't give my allies the help they needed from school. Damn. Putting an insane amount of pressure on yourself at 8. I should get a staircase that leads to my ceiling fan. Amazing room design. Well, she wasn't like bad. She was just there, and I felt like I had seen her so many times before. Interesting. Like, I don't know who you are. I'm not mad at you. I just don't know who you are or why you were there. Did I do this? I did. I'm pretty much out of it now. That's good. I just sometimes maladaptively daydream. I think that's a natural consequence of what you've been through and what you're currently dealing with. I hope sometime soon we can get you to a place where you don't have to do that as much. And you can live in the real world where you can interact with people and draw stuff. The turtles had to watch their father killed in front of them. Oh my god, get away from... Get the fuck... Okay, sorry. The turtles had to watch their father get killed in front of them. They came home obviously angry and they turned it on me. Damn, when the Ninja Turtles are holding you accountable at 8, like, damn. It's too much. You gave yourself too much responsibility for a poor 8-year-old. But, like, to me, it reminds me so much of, like, action figure games and storytelling. And it's like, this is exactly some kid logic. Oddly, like, 90% of people there were women, except our first hosts, our ideal dad, our brother, and Jack. Huh. I guess, I mean, women are generally less scary. Especially statistically. So, hold on. I don't know. I don't know what that part was about. The people there was usually simple until they weren't simple. Sometimes they could be extremely complicated people, but usually they were just generally nice. That's sweet. Interesting that sometimes they were just extremely complicated out of nowhere. Might be a thing with just having to grow up with in an extremely complicated situation. Man, it still feels real. It still feels like reality. Doesn't feel like I was too young. It feels like now. You do have that all-time experiencing all-time thing, which is fascinating. Gotta be so tough for recovery.
The tower.
Got him. There we go. Willow and Alice are what I really remember, but usually they didn't have much emotional depth, and some of them would just randomly act so different. Like, just out of character? Like Alice becoming convinced that she had died and that her life was her damnation was something that started there, actually. Good lord. Just happened one day. Damn, poor Alice, poor all of y'all. That is not easy to get through. Was her damnation. What time is it? Okay. Go ahead and grab this. Nothing really triggered it. She can't be convinced otherwise. Counselor has tried, gently and professional. I wonder what caused that. Why am I so yachty? Amelia Grace, what you doing? Do you want me to feed you? Is that what's happening? So yeah, it's just like that. Motherhood was a big part of Alice as a person. She didn't have a good relationship with her not real mother. Damn. You have a little Ragatha inside of you. Unfortunately, I have to go to the bathroom all of a sudden. I gotta run. Can you play Boo Blue Baby, please? Am I almost dead here? Okay. If/when I inevitably die, I will. But first, I gotta go to the bathroom. It's weirder to talk about life now than it is to think of life as a goddess, to be honest, even though I identify as more masculine now and all that. When I think about it, all that disappears almost. You just return to the goddess era in your mind. That makes sense. Must have, I mean, aside from all the harsh stuff, it must have been really cool in a lot of ways. Otherwise, you wouldn't have gotten as addicted as you were. I wasn't a god or a goddess. I was someone who could live a normal life. Less responsibility. More chill. Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom and my cat's begging to be fed. So, be right back. Thanks for being here. Hello, everybody. I am back. Sorry for the wait. I clearly had not gone to the bathroom in a while. No wonder I was feeling a little unwell and uncomfortable. Let's see. Hold on, what did I miss? Let's see. I wasn't a god or a goddess. I was someone who could live a normal life and eventually just looked down and saw myself as a woman for no reason, and that triggered a huge identity crisis that is still partially ongoing. Well, young lady, I think you're good ways down the road, but you'll find yourself eventually, and you'll find the certainty is the thing. Because I think you're dealing more with uncertainty more than like, oh, I'm a woman. But I'm chill. But yeah, reality isn't as real to me as it was when I lived in the magical world. My marriages, my engagements, the drugged times, God. Those are all something someone else did, a past version of me, but I'm still a powerful deity in my mind, just one that refuses to get involved with his creation. Because it means the enemy will come back. They had hundreds of thousands of years of peacetime. I'm not fucking that up. This does explain your attitude towards God, where it's like what if shit like this is why God? You're like, then God's not a good person, but like God's in the gray, and you're worried that you're gonna come back and ruin things for everyone in your world. So brutal. I ran away from it in high school and stayed away when I realized I was the reason the enemy kept showing up again. I can't go back. It's like when the main character keeps showing up in a place and the plot keeps happening, like the enemy keeps attacking. Literally, sometimes Superman leaves Earth because of that problem. The way it all really stopped is that I had to kill my fictional self. Not even suicide. It felt like killing a completely different person with thoughts, fictional connections with fictional people. Remember feeling really guilty over something I ultimately made up. Killing your fictional self is what got you out of the fictional world? That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. You were sort of killing your conduit into that place so that you could disconnect. That's cool. And I understand why you'd feel really guilty, but you actually just kind of freed yourself. We had a really different experiences of delusion. Yeah. Pretty much allowed me to stop thinking about it. That's fat. You literally, a lot of people, the killing part of yourself is a part of growing and evolving as a person in general. It's really interesting that you did it very literally. Oh yeah, I'm keeping this thing. Ah. Whew, I feel so much better. I clearly should have gone to the bathroom before I streamed, but I had just been too focused on other shit. Well, calling psychosis literal is kind of against the definition of psychosis. It couldn't be literal. Well, you know what I mean. You literally killed a metaphorical version of yourself. Like, it wasn't... It is as literal a metaphor as you could get. I see your point, but you know what I mean. Okay. We haven't found... Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. Still haven't found the item room. Whoop. For the next stream, I am going to put up a poll I didn't do it today because I just wanted to be able to pick an old reliable game, and so I didn't have to update anything in Twitch or OBS. I still think about it a lot. I have a duty to protect the villagers and my allies, though, even if that means I never see them again because of it. Yeah, these are Superman type decisions.
Luck up.
Or like Dr. Manhattan from The Watchmen.
Experimental pill.
Experimental pill. Shot speed up, range down. Okay. Yeah, I can deal with that. I end up back sometimes, be it too much time alone or my dreams, and they all act like nothing has changed and just continue for where I left off. Interesting. Not really as intense or anything now. I mean, it's one of those things where, like, if it's not hurting you, like, maybe it's an okay coping skill now that you have it under control. I don't know. The main thing is to figure out how to heal around your real family so that you don't have to feel this way and feel the need to dissociate like this. It does hurt me. I will end up the exact way I used to if I do it anymore. All right. Well, then we shan't do it. I guess there's not really a middle ground in its efficacy. As you can tell, I'm the type of person who likes to turn my own mental illness into tools for me to cope with my mental illness. Oh wow, this is a terrible deal. What? I didn't mean to do that. I've seen them occasionally and even talked to them a few times since, but usually because my son or my apprentice miss me, aw, and less as a hero saving them. Just visiting, just hanging out. That's pretty cute. I don't want any of that. Boop. Come on. Yes, coins, yes. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yes, more coins. Okay, I still didn't find the damn item room. Hold up. I'm almost at Mother, and I didn't find a damn item room. They're king and queen now, those two. Leo stepped down for Bambi and Miranda. The apprentice, not the altar, to take over. That's cute. Got a little monarchy going. Come on. There we go. Jesus, that was loud. Were you all able to hear that? Ah. There we go. No, I don't want the butt fart penny. There we go. Now we're in the area I was looking for. I should talk to my mom sometime. Which one? I don't do it. Gotcha. Oh, fuck. Whoop. Do. That's a fun one, but oh, hell yeah, that was the right move. I re-rolled. It was the right move. Bro, this is crazy. Okay. What does it look like without? Wow. Okay. We're still doing this. Real one. Okay. You should talk to your mom. Try and connect and see if you can repair things. It's always been a monarchy, but Bambi was chosen by the people. He was a ruler of his own little tribe of siblings from the age of 3 because his mother was kidnapped and held hostage for like 15 years. And so he, as the oldest, had to be there for his siblings. Jesus, that's rough. Like 15 years. It was fucked up. I know that reality had a lot of fucked up stories. Unfortunately, you were just a good storyteller. And unfortunately, good stories require conflict and drama like this. Boop, boop. Okay, there we go. Come on. Is that it? All right, I got 3 flies out of that. Well, that's pretty rad. Ain't nothing in there. All right. Nah, it got dark as hell. Ugh. Game of Thrones dark? I have very little amounts of stories. Well, I mean, you're early. You're early in your, about to say career, life. Early in your career as someone with a dissociative disorder. There we go. Doodle 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 doodle. Hell yes, hell yes, hell yes. Damn. It was brutal. Damage and luck up. Okay, we're cooking. I have never seen Game of Thrones. His mom eventually was released because she just stopped responding to the torture. Damn. God, that's devastating. You just had a natural sense of medieval trauma. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, Gemini. Hell yeah. Blue, blue. Well, that's a fun one, but yeah, I really want that purse, or I think that was the item that gave me more trinkets. A lot to think. I imagined that, especially at like, what, 13? Damn. I mean, but I'm sure you must have seen like a show or a book or a movie where some of this stuff was coming from, right? I don't know, it's hard sometimes to think my childhood was fake. Yeah, to the human brain and nervous system, it was all very real. I have like no childhood memories. I don't know. Oh yeah, you said before 10, right? All right. What up, mother? Milk, what do you want? You want treaty treats? You shan't have them. Not while father is trying to stay alive. He's like, but you could pause. And it's like, but can I? I am streaming. All right. We're headed upwards. I don't know how we're going to get in that door, though. My attempted Mega Satan run may be doomed. Just due to a lack of angel rooms. Hello, Korean Tenna. How you doing? Let me know if you need help with anything. I just found Brimstone. I have homing and Cricket's body. Damn. I love this game sometimes. Yeah, that's shit like that is why I keep playing. It's like when this stream ends, I will still be playing this game. That's why I picked it for this stream. Like, it's just one of those things that I'm always playing anyway. Yeah, I'm not sticking with that one. We're going with this. This wackiness. Okay, never mind. I'm not bothering with you. Except for when I found dead cat 2 days after Cole saw one of our cats die. Yeah, that shit's never good. Oops. It is amazing how literally everything can end up triggering you after shit like that. Okay, that's very satisfying. It's so chaotic, but it's very satisfying. I agree, collective. Forever alone, the attack fly. Get away from me. If you could just generate some health, that'd be wonderful. Oh, it's just a fucking bomb. Thanks for really? Thanks for nothing. Okay, there we go. Range down. Thanks for extra nothing. Jesus. It's just been nothing but middle fingers. Okay, coins, but I need hearts. Good. Yeah, I probably do have my own problem ain't skill, but I have questions about unlocks, what completion marks to, so when I get more tainted characters. Unfortunately, I don't help people with Binding of Isaac. I help people with their problems. Sorry, I'm going for Dead God, so I'm taking notes. But we do have people that are more experienced at Binding of Isaac than me. So they're over here on Twitch. So this person has questions about unlocks, what completion marks to, so when to get more tainted characters, what challenges to do. I'm going for Dead God, so I'm taking notes. I can help. Yeah, we got someone over here can help. I thought this was an Isaac stream. It is an Isaac stream. It absolutely is. But I don't know Repentance very well. So I don't know anything about the tainted characters. I haven't unlocked them yet. I'm over here trying to get Mega Satan for my, what are they called? The mark thingies. I don't have Mega Satan on ultra hard, not ultra hard. I don't have, Mega Satan on hard as a mark yet. That's what I've been trying to do on streams so far. I don't want Mom's note or whatever the hell that is. I do want that. Okay, so I'd recommend Jacob and Esau, Boss Rush, Blue Baby, Satan, Isaac. Do Mother and Delirium, I think, as Tainted Isaac. I actually recommend getting all tainted character unlocks and then beating Mega Satan as every tainted character. So do I. I just know Azazel now coughs on people. Does he? I haven't played Azazel much with... That's crazy. Okay, so I'm going to reread that too, because I have to retain that as well. Okay, so I'd recommend Jacob and Esau, Boss Rush, Blue Baby, Satan, Isaac. Okay. Jacob and Esau, Boss Rush, Blue Baby, Satan, Isaac. Do Mother and Delirium as Tainted Isaac. I'd actually recommend getting all Tainted character unlocks. Is it right here? Nope. And then beating Mega Satan as every Tainted character. Lilith has some extremely good unlocks. I gotta give that more of a shot. Okay, Azazel has some good Devil Deal unlocks. Beat every hard mode mark as the Lost. I know it's difficult, but so worth it in order to get Godhead. I still need to unlock the Lost. I just never get lucky enough to find the missing poster. Oop, got him. Maybe you should be more specific about what you help with in the title. It seems to be a recurring problem. Very true. The only issue is I have to keep it short. So I don't have as much room as I'd like to be specific. Something I absolutely need to fix, though. Painted Lost. Oh, what the hell? Just gonna touch each one for the sake of it. Painted Lost, I know, but the Beast and do Isaac, Blue Baby, Satan, and the Lamb for a trinket that contributes to Guppy. Oh. We love Guppy in this house. Oh, I've died. I'm back. Oof. I just wish I need Tears Up, really, with this. If I can get Tears Up with this build, we're really in business. Soul Stones, I'd recommend getting... Oh, shit. I'm still not dead yet. Wow. Soul Stones... Hold on. Dismiss. Soul Stones, I'd recommend getting Soul of Isaac, Soul of Eden, and Soul of Lilith first. Unlock by Boss Rush and Hush with the specific Tainted character. Do not do Tainted Eden unlocks. They add glitched items. They did glitched items to item pools. Save those. Interesting. I'd recommend doing Greedier as Tainted Isaac, Tainted Maggie, and Tainted Lazarus for the stars. The Lovers and Judgment, all with question marks. That's a thing? I really feel... Oh, shit. Is it over? Wow. Oh, I'm not fucking getting ranged down. Get this off of me. Peer support instead of need help, maybe? Because people see need help while scrolling real YouTube and don't realize there's more to it. Yeah. Also, I thought about got problems, question mark, as well. If you haven't, get the D6. It's Isaac as Blue Baby. Yes, you can unlock the Reserve Major Arcana, which is actually a real thing. I'll be damned. I've messed with tarot before. So have I, but I didn't know that was a thing. Oh. Stay away, eyeball man. All right, well, I wish you would have given me health. There we go. There, get at it. Almost. Come on. Got you. Doo-doo. Reverse. Oh, the reverse. Reverse major arcana basically of the opposite. Okay, yeah. It's reverse. Not reserve. Okay. I was so confused. I might also recommend completing the greed donation machine. Something that I keep failing to do because I keep spending the money on items. Because my focus is trying to beat greedier and not be greedy. Local Quaker can't be greedy even in video game. Oh man, I really want the Elder Scrolls Oblivion on Switch 2. It just came out. But obviously I do not have the money for that kind of thing. And any money I would get would be put towards maintaining a, you know, not getting evicted and then moving and all that. And I don't know if y'all would watch me play Oblivion. I just don't know. I don't know if I'd play anything interesting enough. Because every time I see someone do like a YouTube video of like a Fallout game or an Elder Scrolls game, a lot of the time it's a really short, doesn't do very well video. But I don't know. I don't know what the people want. That's why I ask. Come on. Come on. There we go. Dodge those last second ones. No health. Thanks for nothing. You don't have to do both greed and greedier. Doing greedier actually gives that character's regular greed unlock. Nice. I'd recommend greedier as Judas for Eye of Belial and do it with the Apollyon for Black Rune. Is my run over? Oh my god. Yo, Guppy's Collar is really prolonging this run. I thought this run was over like 3 deaths ago. There we go. Oh, very nice. Open your eye. Oh, fucking shit. Come on. Really? Okay. Joker? I could do the Joker card right now. That would be funny. I'm absolutely hyped for Elden Ring Switch port. I never played Elden Ring. I've heard it's good, but I also know it's very difficult. I also find the term maidenless to be very funny. Oh, look, there we go. Now we can do Blue Baby. We're gonna do hard. Let's see. Scroll up. And you have to do greedier with Jacob and Esau as soon as possible for Genesis. Doing Mom's Heart on hard mode as Apollyon also gives a good active item. Do 5 victory laps to unlock Gulp Butter returns. Gulp Butter and reruns. Gulp Butter returns. That's... What kind of anime is that? I think that's all I've got. Sorry. That was a ton. Do not do challenge 11. Oh, you're gonna have to explain that one. Wait. I think I've lost hope that my problems will get better. That came out of nowhere. You shouldn't lose that hope. But it's natural for you to be tired of carrying the hope. And so it's normal to like have to set it down or just not think about it. But don't abandon it or think it has abandoned you. That way lies a soul death. Challenge 11 unlocks the rules card, which does nothing upon use, so it pollutes the card item pool. That's funny. I know that's extremely inconvenient, but it's also very funny. Actually, I could just do this for a free key. Let's get freaky. Burner, I can't even remember what the question was. Lol, they were asking for Isaac advice. Yep. That's why you're like, what the hell are we even talking about? Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah. Yeah, but like which specific one? Did they say anything in YouTube chat? They have not. We may have lost them a while ago, but at least you filled me in, and whoever watches this VOD afterwards. Oh, I don't want Are You a Wizard? What were they trying to achieve, I wonder? They just wanted general, like, let's see. My problem ain't skill, but I have questions about unlocks, what completion marks to do, when to get more tainted characters, what challenges to do. I'm going for Dead God, so I'm taking notes. Unlocks, challenges, and specific completion marks. They're trying for their first Dead God, which I'm not familiar with. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, there we go. Locking in. Ow! Locking in, gets hit. Yeah. All right. Whoa. Oh, that's hilarious. Can't get shit for health. Ooh. What was in here? Nothing I can afford. Oh, damn it. How was that not it? It must be this one. Son of a bitch. Dead God just means true 100%. Oh. Gotcha, Dead God. Infinity God is for getting a Dead God on every save file and is what I'm going for. Jesus. So 3 save files? Oh, so these are achievements. Because I've never really played this. I don't own this on Steam. I have only owned Binding of Isaac on Nintendo consoles, which I think is hilarious. Boop, boop. By the way, Oscar is in lap. Never mind, he jumped off while I was typing. Damn it, Oscar. How dare you try to make a liar out of Nate. I have 2 Dead Gods working on my 3rd because I'm a fucking chud. You're not. I think I remember that joke, though. I'm a fucking chud. Yeah, it shows you the achievement on Switch, too. Oh, nice. There's an achievement list on Switch. It's in stats. That's rad. Oh, shit. Almond milk. Oh, shit. Almond milk. Oh, man. This is going to be messy. Oh, can I get small rock, please? No? Almond milk. Almond milk. Absolutely chaotic, but very effective. Don't tell my friend Gav that. He chose to play Switch because it has no achievements. Yeah, the games have to be specifically, like, develop them in the game. They're not system level on the Switch. So, for the most part, he can avoid them. Get off of me. My favorite game is the one about religious abuse and suicide. Yikes. Look, you're coping with stuff. Ain't no shame in that. The only, and I mean, I really shouldn't spread shame in any direction to anyone. I'm not grabbing any of these. I'm leaving. Those little pop-ups like, you unlocked D6, for example, are achievements. Oh. And you can see those in the achievement list. There are around 650, and you need all of them and to pick up every item for a dead god? Damn. That's crazy. I had no idea it was so much. So you also have to take every item, not just pick them up. Not just unlock them. Oh, gotcha. Hey, 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 come on. Yeah, there you go. Wake up. Makeup. He's upon the table. You wanted to. Makeup. And I've done that twice because I'm a fat fucking chud. You're not, you bastard. I remember I remember a meme where someone says that. I'm a fat fucking chud. Chop suey? Yes. I'm an underweight fucking chud. There you go. I just can't have you out here claiming fatness that you don't actually have. I am now a bookworm. Do I want any of these? Let's take the Bible. Light is very nice. As much as I do like the little turd thingy-majig. I'm such an underweight fucking chud. Bible one-shots mom's foot and it lives? Damn, really? That's awesome. Use it in the mom's foot fight. Oh my god, I didn't know that. Alright. Time to one-shot mom. Let me solo her. It also unlocks something. Oh, that's sick. You unlock all stats up item. Those are my favorite. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Y'all have perished. Halo. I've seen Halo, but I don't think I've gotten Halo. I think I've maybe gotten Halo in greed mode. Unless I'm smoking crack, but... Ah! Shit. Okay. We're good. Boop. Yes, quite nice. Cole is big on hiking and exploring, so we do get outside time. So there's that, but usually, yeah, we do nothing. Blah, I wish I had fun shit to do outside or like indoors, but not online. I don't enjoy anything anymore. Even video games are just a crutch, and it's annoying. You don't enjoy anything anymore? The depression? That's really tough. I fucking hate boredom. I slept all day because of boredom. That's wild. I mean, don't you have like creative stuff to do? Is that not worth staying awake? Or is it just too much work right now? Also, not enjoying anything is one of the main parts of depression. That is depression. Blah, whatever. Well, it's depression, and he's too depressed to care. I've stayed awake for 46 hours straight once. That's awful. No caffeine, just spite. God damn. I don't think I've ever done it that long. Maybe over 24 hours. Mostly towards myself. Damn. You gotta be nicer to yourselves. I'm about to say nicer to each other. You gotta be nicer to yourselves. It's not depression. I know depression. It doesn't feel like depression. It's just boredom. Maybe you've reached level 5 depression. Or level 1, depending on which direction your metric is going. It was back when I was like going through shit. Oh, that makes sense. My depressive episode hit after my manic episode, and I'm suffering. Are you in a depressive episode right now? I mean, I am as well, for obvious reasons. But I have a cheerful disposition that has kept me alive and functioning for many decades now. Yeah, bipolar 2. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Shit. Fuck. Too close to this being over. Bipolar 1 was so good that they made Bipolar 2. And you know, no one like the threequel is usually not as good, so they've just never bothered with Bipolar 3. It's like Valve with Team Fortress 2, Left 4 Dead 2, Dota 2, Half-Life 2, all the 2s. Have you ever been misdiagnosed with something? Not yet. My ex-wife got misdiagnosed with what we thought was just depression, but then we thought it was bipolar, and then it was like, oh fuck, it's borderline as well. I'm born with Ascension. I'm bored with Ascension. I thought you said I was born with Ascension. I'm like, what's Ascension? What kind of medicine is that? I'm bored with Ascension because it's being taken down, and Toontown doesn't have a satisfying progression system. How dare you? It is the peak of modern gaming. It's exactly what Miyamoto was thinking when he came up with Super Mario Bros. Ah, shit. So I've got basically no games that I care about, and so my stupid ADHD is begging for dopamine that isn't there. Are there no new games that you can partake in? Or other hobbies? Have you considered art? I was misdiagnosed with BPD until my diagnosis was changed to bipolar disorder 2 and OSDD. Wow. I haven't heard of a BPD misdiagnosis before, leading into something rough like that. I was reevaluated and don't have BPD. They were wrong. I do have histrionic personality disorder, though. It's interesting. I wonder why they thought it was BPD initially. And rain cloud. Ha! I don't have any juice for you to steal, you bastards. There we go. I just have autism, ADHD, OCD, complex PTSD, the abused child starter pack. I have 2 personality disorders. That's great. I love myself so much. You better. I have never hurt myself over this. Oh. God fucked me. Let me check my counselor's notes. Oh no. Why does God do this to us? What the fuck, God? You're so fucking weird. Why did you make me even weirder? I have no other hobbies. Games are the only thing I've used for enjoyment for years. I used to read, but not since becoming an adult. I have a book I barely started because it's just not interesting enough. For my ADHD brain, I won't let you call yourself dumb. And other games would just be chasing the high again and then losing it in a few months to years, as always. Okay, what about art? Like physical art? Or digital art? Like, what if you practice drawing your characters for your game? I mean, I think maybe you've discussed dyspraxia as like a barrier to that. Why would I make any sort of art? I absolutely hate drawing. Damn. That's rough. Drawing's fun, I'm just not good at it. Hold up. HPD, DPD, bipolar 2, major depressive disorder. Now TRD? What's TRD? CPTSD, OSDD, panic disorder, generalized anxiety disorder, autism spectrum disorder, ADD, not to mention the EDs, which is like 4. Remember my therapist once asked me, why haven't you killed yourself? I know it's such a funny question to ask and be asked, but it's one of those ones where like surprisingly you do have to ask it. And like, especially because in those circumstances, because you got to find out like what is keeping this person on the ledge. It wasn't because he wanted me to, he was just surprised I haven't, and his question came out wrong. Treatment-resistant depression. Ah, you've been upgraded from depression to impossible depression. Aren't you happy? God, that's so rough. Treatment-resistant depression. He'll do what? Shot speed up. Excellent. Nope. Went the wrong way. I've gotten graded to antidepressants don't help. That's so fucked up. I hope there's a way to treat it. I hope we find something. An antidepressant that works. If nothing else, an antidepressant that works. Treatment-resistant depression, Jesus. Drawing isn't fun for me. The only thing I've ever liked that I sucked at was piano and singing, but I can't afford a piano or keyboard, and singing is not something I actively pursue anymore because I get so overwhelmed when I fuck up. Oh. Perfectionism is a curse. I don't know. Maybe you should develop the singing. Oh, wow. That got me absolutely fuck all. I don't know. Maybe you can get yourself to a point where you're not overwhelmed when you make mistakes. I've tried 4, given each 5 months, didn't work. Oh my god. Depression, like the Isaac item, that I was literally using. I was carrying depression around with me. Oh my god. Okay. I've been yawning so much. My battery's dead. I really gotta get some rest. No, I won't develop the singing. I'm not interested in hearing my shit. Your voice isn't shit. On a recording over and over again? Your voice isn't shit. Stop being mean to yourself. Hold up. No, not that one. Oh my. Hold up. My family is cool, I guess. There are cool people in my family. Oh, good. My cousin has a rare form of cancer. Oh my God. She got accepted into 4 prestigious medical schools to become a surgeon. Damn, that's rad. I mean, the cancer part sucks ass, but the medical schools and surgeon thing, that's rad. It's shit compared to what it used to be. Don't be like that. Just love what you have and make the most of it. Accepted, not expected. Why am I like this? Because it's like late and fingers are hard. Been there. So before I end the stream, just one little thing for everybody.
So listen closely.
What's an under?
I'm about to get very loud, so listen closely, Schnookums, because I think you need to hear this. Hating yourself does not make you a better person. It is not a replacement for discipline. It is not a form of humility. It does not make you efficient. It does not give you any positives in your life whatsoever. There is nothing that self-loathing can grant you that self-love also can't give you. Many of you are terrified of the prospect of loving yourself because then you stop being collateral and you start being somebody that you care about. And that's scary. But holy fuck! You do not deserve the treatment that you have been giving yourself. Just saying. Just fucking saying. I'm about to get very loud.
Another.
Listen closely, Schnookums, because I think you need to hear this.
No.
Yourself does not make you a better person. It is not a replacement for discipline. It is not a form of humility. It does not make you efficient. It does not give you any positives in your life whatsoever. There is nothing that self-loathing can grant you that self-love also can't give you. Many of you are terrified of the prospect of loving yourself because then you stop being collateral and you start being somebody that you care about. And that's scary. But holy fuck! You do not deserve the treatment that you have been giving yourself. Just saying. Just fucking saying.
Again,
Get very loud.
for everyone in the crowd.
Closely, Schnookums, because I think you need to hear this. Hating yourself does not make you a better person. It is not a replacement for discipline. It is not a form of humility. It does not make you efficient. It does not give you any positives in your life whatsoever. There is nothing that self-loathing can grant you that self-love also can't give you. Many of you are terrified of the prospect of loving yourself because then you stop being collateral and you start being somebody that you care about. And that's scary. But holy fuck! You do not deserve the treatment that you have been giving yourself. Just saying. Just fucking saying.
I'll bring this video out periodically. Just this deep sinking guilt and despair, even though you're not sure what you did wrong. My problem isn't that I hate myself. My problem is how many concepts of myself hate me. I feel like everyone hates me and I just deal with that. It's an interesting, like, hypervigilant, assuming everyone hates you. Deep sinking guilt and despair. Be interesting to figure out where that's coming from. I mean, there's a lot of places for it to come from, right? Like social stigma, religious stigma, mental health stigma. And maybe that's it. Maybe that's just you trying to process just feeling that. But you should not accept that feeling. You should not like allow that feeling to be something you believe about yourself. No. Not ping. I do it by usually being a huge attention seeker, IRL. As part of your self-hatred? What do you do in IRL to seek attention? As part of the dealing with it. Oh. People don't hate you. God, HPD and DPD don't mix ideally. What is DPD? Dissociative? Can't remember. Oh, by the way, I have OCD and OCPD. I have the personality disorder as well, which actually is better, apparently. It's better to have both than only one. Dependent, yes. Yes, thank you. That's a new one to me, so I didn't know it. I didn't retain it yet. Dependent. Histrionic and dependent. You got that uterus personality disorder. They don't go well together. I said uterus because histrionic is referring to the uterus. Oh, little man. Little man using my foot as a pillow. They don't go well together. That's got to be a painful contradiction. But eventually it is something you'll learn to balance. Histrionic personality disorder is a cluster B. Why they got a cluster? Categorized by over-dramatizing your emotions for attention and support. You needed more support as a child and didn't get it, and now you're starving for the rest of your life. Type A personality and cluster B personality disorder. Me, oh my God. Cluster B evil, or at least that's how people see it. It's so weird. And just people with different needs. And the needs are complex and not socially explained. Cluster B is things like, I'm just thinking of peanut clusters. I'm thinking of candy. Narcissistic personality disorder. If people think cluster B means you're an abuser. Antisocial personality disorder. It's rough. Histrionic personality disorder. And like, having any of these doesn't mean like you're fucking Ted Bundy or Richard Chase or anything. That was a deep cut for y'all serial killer fans. It just means you have this personality disorder. And cluster A is paranoid or anxiety. Interesting. I know I don't have any of those. Narcissism, antisocial, histrionic, or dependent, or borderline. Dependent, schizoid, paranoid personality disorder. Damn. Paranoid. So you've got cluster A and cluster B. Where's OCD? Is that a cluster? I don't know off the top of my head. This is like, no, there isn't. And then down here, yes, it does. Wow. Thank you, AI. OCD, yeah, OCPD is that's what I meant. My bad. OCPD, a cluster disorder. Oh, I am in cluster C. Yay. Wow, I've never been felt called out by a graphic the way this OCPD is a cluster C personality disorder. OCD is a different but related thing. I know extremely little about cluster C because I'm not that point of my studies. Cluster C personality disorders which involve anxiety and fear. Yay! Whoa, people with OCD usually are aware that the condition is causing their behavior and accept that they need professional help to treat it. People with OCPD usually have little, if any, self-awareness of their behaviors. I don't like that. I like being self-aware, and I hate when I'm not able to be. I get two that go horrible together, and Jack has ASPD. ASPD? Antisocial. Okay, God. That's rough. Studies suggest that OCPD is the most common personality disorder in the general population in the United States. It affects 3% to 8% of adults. Must have been genetically useful. Except for all this other shit. Over-focus on flaws in other people. Damn. Yeah, that's why it's better to have both. A lot of what OCD does balances out OCPD and vice versa. It's great. No, it's not. I know you're being sarcastic. Antisocial Antisocial personality disorder, lack of empathy, violent or manipulative behavior, criminal behavior, so on and so forth. Actively going against others. For no reason, really. Not so much evil as it is criminal. He just does that. I mean, it does sound like abuse, but like obviously that comes from like that behavior is coming from somewhere. There has to be at least one case of crime for it to be diagnosed. Damn. It is a very real condition. Yeah. God. A horrible fate. I would go insane just with how my psyche is. I'd be like, oh, did I do all that? Well, it's time for me to die. And then I just implode on the spot. Just crumple up into a small ball. It prevents feeling guilt anyways. Damn. I don't know what I'd be without my guilt. Lack of empathy, lack of concern about others. I don't know that world. All I know is the opposite. And a lot of that is just feeling way too much, too. Feeling so much that it hurts. Wow, at some point we lost even Caden. What is this? Sub drop. Audible. Canted big boy boxers? What the fuck? Weird. Okay. Well, it was good to have a nice low-key stream of a game that I know how to play, to get back into streaming after a very, very stressful 48 hours and honestly a very stressful couple weeks, couple months, and couple years. Damn. I'm gonna get some rest. I might stream sometime during the weekend. Not sure when. I will let y'all know. I will also be putting up a poll about what games people want to see played. See what we can find there. Yeah, I can't believe it. I can't believe my legal thing worked. It worked. Self-defended and it still worked. Bye-bye. Aw, the hearts. Have a good one, y'all. doot, 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 doot. All right. Thanks for being here, everyone. It was a good time, low key, but a good time. Remember to like, comment, and describe, as always. Follow and such. And until I see you next time, as always, be kind to yourselves and others, and stay strong, everybody. And I mean it. I say be kind to yourselves and others every time. You have to be kind to yourself and others. Nate. Anyway, and company. Bye-bye, y'all. It's crazy that the non-burner just moved over to YouTube randomly. Bye, everybody, at the last second.